Did you know that aging isn't just about getting older? It's a full-time adjustment to a new way of life. The truth is, no one really prepares you for the hidden challenges that come with it. Sure, people talk about aging gracefully, but they rarely mention the unexpected struggles, both physical and emotional, that can catch you off guard. From sudden energy dips to feeling invisible in society, aging comes with a unique set of difficulties that are rarely discussed. 1. The shift in energy levels. One of the first signs of aging is a noticeable drop in energy. Tasks that once felt effortless, running errands, exercising, or even socializing, can leave you feeling drained. No matter how much sleep you get, some days just feel sluggish, and recovery from physical activity takes longer. The hardest part? People around you may not understand that it's not just about being tired. Your body simply doesn't recharge the way it used to. While it's frustrating, maintaining a healthy diet, staying active, and listening to your body can help you manage energy levels and make the most of each day. 2. Your body starts feeling different. One of the biggest shocks of aging is how quickly your body starts changing. It's not just about getting a few gray hairs or needing reading glasses. It's about waking up with aches you never had before, feeling stiff after sitting too long, and realizing that your body doesn't recover the way it used to. Simple movements like bending down to tie your shoes or getting up from a chair require more effort, and tasks that were once effortless might now leave you feeling sore or fatigued. Metabolism also slows down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. You might find yourself struggling with joint pain, lower flexibility, or even new sensitivities to foods you used to enjoy. And let's not forget balance. Something you never thought about before suddenly becomes crucial, as a simple misstep can lead to a fall. The hardest part? These changes happen gradually, so you don't always notice them until one day you realize, wow, my body just doesn't feel the same anymore. But while these shifts can be frustrating, staying active, stretching, and making small lifestyle adjustments can help you maintain mobility and feel your best at any age. 3. Friendships and social circles shrink. As you get older, one of the hardest changes to accept is how your social circle naturally gets smaller. Friends move away. Busy schedules make it harder to stay in touch. And unfortunately, some loved ones pass on. The friendships that once felt effortless now require more effort to maintain. And if you're not careful, loneliness can creep in. Unlike in your younger years, when work, school, or parenting kept you surrounded by people, retirement and lifestyle changes can lead to fewer social interactions. You may find that invitations to gatherings become less frequent, or that younger family members are too busy to visit as often. It's not that people stop caring, but life moves on, and maintaining friendships requires more intentional effort. Another challenge? Making new friends. Social opportunities change as you age, and it's not always easy to find like-minded people to connect with. But the good news is that staying socially engaged, whether through community groups, hobbies, or even online communities, can help combat loneliness and keep you feeling connected. The key is to be proactive in nurturing relationships and staying open to new friendships, even if it feels outside your comfort zone. 4. Feeling invisible in society. One of the most frustrating and unspoken aspects of aging is the feeling of becoming invisible. As you get older, you may start to notice that people, especially younger generations, pay less attention to you. Whether it's being overlooked at a store, ignored in conversations, or dismissed as out of touch, it can feel like society places less value on older adults. This shift is especially noticeable in workplaces, social settings, and even within families. Younger people may assume you don't understand technology or modern trends, while media and advertising often focus on youth, reinforcing the idea that getting older makes you less relevant. It's frustrating when your experience and wisdom are disregarded simply because of your age. For many seniors, this can lead to feelings of isolation or even self-doubt. You might start questioning whether your opinions matter or if you should speak up at all. But the truth is, you have a lifetime of knowledge, skills, and stories that are incredibly valuable. The key is to stay engaged, share your experiences, continue learning, and remind people and yourself that you are just as important now as you've always been. 5. Technology moves faster than you can keep up. Technology is evolving at an overwhelming pace, and for many seniors, keeping up feels like an endless challenge. Just when you finally get comfortable using a smartphone, a new model comes out with unfamiliar features. Social media changes its layout, banking moves online, and even simple tasks like making a doctor's appointment or paying bills often require navigating complex apps and websites. The hardest part isn't just learning new technology, it's the expectation that you should already know how to use it. Younger generations grew up with it, so they assume it's easy. But for those who didn't, adapting to constant updates can feel frustrating, even discouraging. Many seniors feel embarrassed to ask for help, afraid of being seen as out of touch. This rapid digital shift also makes everyday interactions less personal. Instead of talking to a real person, you're directed to chatbots and automated systems. Friendships and family connections often move online, making it harder to stay involved without social media. The key: patience, practice, and asking for help when needed. Learning new tech is possible at any age, and staying connected, both socially and practically, makes it worth the effort. 6. The emotional roller coaster of aging isn't just about physical changes, it's an emotional journey too. As you get older, you may find yourself experiencing a mix of nostalgia, regret, anxiety, and even moments of sadness that you never expected. Life naturally slows down, and with that comes more time to reflect on the past, both the good and the bad. You might think about missed opportunities, relationships that faded, or dreams you didn't get to chase. There's also the challenge of adjusting to a new identity. If you've retired, you might struggle with not having the same sense of purpose you once did. If your kids are grown, the house feels quieter, and your role as a parent shifts. And let's not forget the constant reminder of time passing, seeing younger generations take the stage while you feel like you're slowly stepping back. But here's the thing: while these feelings are normal, they don't have to define you. Finding new passions, staying socially connected, and embracing the present can help you navigate these emotions. It's okay to grieve the past, but don't let it stop you from making the most of today. Life still has so much to offer. You just have to be open to it. 7. Your role in family dynamics. Change is one of the most unexpected shifts that come with aging is how your role in the family evolves. For years, you may have been the one everyone depended on, the provider, the problem solver, the person keeping everything together. But as time goes on, the dynamic changes. And sometimes it can feel like you're being pushed to the sidelines. Your children who once needed your guidance now have their own lives, families, and responsibilities. Decisions that used to involve you might now be made without your input. Even more challenging is when your adult children or younger relatives start treating you like you need to be taken care of, even when you don't feel that way. They mean well, but it can feel frustrating or even insulting when people assume you're incapable of managing your own life. It's a tough adjustment, but it doesn't mean you're any less valuable. The key is to maintain a balance, letting your family support you when needed while also asserting your independence. Stay engaged in their lives, offer wisdom when it's welcomed, and remind them and yourself that your role may be different, but it's still important. 8. Doctor's visits become a full-time job. As you age, it feels like your calendar fills up with more medical appointments than social outings. Regular checkups, blood tests, specialist visits, screenings, and prescription refills. Managing your health starts to feel like a never-ending task. What used to be an occasional trip to the doctor now becomes part of your routine, and keeping up with it all can be exhausting. The frustrating part isn't just the number of appointments. It's the overwhelming amount of medical information thrown at you. Doctors may speak in complicated terms. Medications come with long lists of side effects, and insurance paperwork feels like a puzzle designed to confuse you. On top of that, the healthcare system often feels rushed, leaving you with unanswered questions or the feeling that your concerns aren't fully heard. And let's be real, waiting rooms become your second home. You spend more time sitting around for appointments than actually seeing the doctor. It's frustrating, but prioritizing your health is crucial. The best thing you can do is stay organized. Keep a list of your medications, ask questions, and don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. After all, no one cares about your health as much as you do. 9. The fear of falling, literally and figuratively. As you get older, falling becomes more than just a minor accident. It's a real concern that can lead to serious injuries and long recovery times. A simple slip in the shower or a misstep on the stairs can result in broken bones, hospital visits, and a loss of independence. Even if you haven't had a major fall, the fear of falling can start to change the way you move, making you more cautious and hesitant in everyday activities. But falling isn't just physical, it's also emotional and financial. Many seniors worry about falling behind in life, whether it's in technology, social interactions, or even financial stability. Retirement savings might not stretch as far as expected, healthcare costs keep rising, and the thought of becoming a burden to family members can feel overwhelming. This fear can make you second-guess yourself, limiting your confidence and independence. But the key is to be proactive. Take steps to improve balance and mobility, stay engaged with learning, and plan financially for the future. Life may be changing, but you don't have to let fear hold you back. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on staying strong, physically, mentally, and emotionally. 10. Aging can feel like a full-time job. With all the physical, emotional, and social changes that come with aging, it can sometimes feel like keeping up with life itself is a full-time job. Managing health issues, maintaining relationships, staying financially secure, adapting to new technology, and dealing with shifting family dynamics, it's a lot to handle. And the hardest part? No one gives you a manual on how to navigate it all. Every stage of life comes with challenges, but aging is unique because it requires constant adjustments. One day you feel like your old self, and the next you're dealing with new aches, memory lapses, or unexpected hurdles. Retirement, which is supposed to be a time of relaxation, can sometimes feel like a series of responsibilities you weren't prepared for. But here's the truth. Aging isn't just about managing difficulties. It's also about embracing new opportunities. While it takes effort to stay active, connected, and mentally sharp, it's worth it. The key is to approach aging with resilience, humor, and self-compassion. You've spent a lifetime adapting to change, and this stage is no different. It's not just about getting older, it's about living well at any age.